Esteemed constellations, a former regressor here. Starting Chapter 15, Rulemakers, from the Heavens, 1. Horus and his contingent, all world representatives serving the Chuo Rulemakers, have returned to the heart of the conflict within Tokyo's east side. Welcome back, players. Players, indeed. That high-altitude attack was clearly intended for us, no one else. The other two silently nod in agreement with the assessment from Aaru's world representative, Horus. They have no need to say anything after all, as they're all well aware that the attack could only have come from the Game Masters, one of the game's two administrative guilds. The reason they know this is that only an administrative body can truly stand against Horus and the other world representatives. And with the entertainers out of the picture, only the Game Masters remain to take up that mantle. They want to keep the game going. It's their duty as administrators. That's why I believe they want to trigger the next loop, because this one is already beyond saving. Korpoker is the world representative of Kamui Kotan, and understands the situation all too well, having been through something like it before in his homeland. Exactly. That's why they tried to get their hands on the trophy not too long ago. Mid-Earth's representative, Ahura Mazda, thinks back to that crucial moment. Should the trophy ever be taken out, the players will all naturally consent to ushering in the next loop. After all, why even play the game if there's no reward to be gained from it? This would reset the game back to an early state, forcing all the players to regroup and build their forces anew, which should, in turn, give the administrative side time to progress and account for the many unthinkable incidents that have taken place in this loop. All these best-laid plans for a clean reset, however, have come crashing down thanks to Michael and Amaterasu. The ultimate exception, Solomon, the Watcher of the Trophy, who's been faithfully serving the administration all this time, has now been removed from play entirely. Thus, the Game Masters are now prevented from affecting the trophy in any way. While the players all seek to win the trophy, the administrators, instead, seek to create and maintain a thorough record of events. This is likely the reason why each of the three true guilds has dispatched their child prodigy to monitor the situation so closely. The particular ways in which the game plays out seem to be of great importance to them. It's to the point that infighting has even broken out among Game Masters members over perceived infractions of their non-interference policy. But their greatest item of concern is the unauthorized loss of the trophy's Watcher, since if anything should happen to the trophy without the Watcher Solomon there to bear witness, there will be no record of that event retrievable in the future. Given this situation, avoiding any form of interaction with the trophy only stands to reason. The same thing applies to us world representatives as well. The administration can't interact with us directly right now, and so they've called for outsiders to the game to fight us in their stead. No further mention is made by any of the world representatives present of the high-altitude attack staged upon them, for any slip of the tongue could very well reveal crucial intel to their enemies. Those enemies, of course, being the world representatives standing before them. Such is the nature of this game's true players. They believe they can see more of what lies below from their high perches than anyone else. Eliminating all remaining world representatives to force the loop's end may be drastic, but it is a viable move at this stage. There are few among us who could withstand such a move. Only Azathoth, who hails from space, and at best one other. Michael and Amaterasu must have known that, as they didn't seem the least bit shaken when it happened. It seems plain to see at this point that Michael and Amaterasu have won the other two world representatives over to their... It seems plain to see at this point that Michael and Amaterasu have won the other two world representatives over to their side, meaning that of the seven constituent world representatives in the rulemakers, they have 4 on their side, giving them majority rule. In this situation, it becomes crucial that we ascertain the intentions of Onyankopan, world representative of Agisimba. One of the 23 worlds connected with Tokyo is known by the name Agisimba. Transients from Agisimba hold one particular belief sacrosanct, that there is no such thing as natural death in this world. Their faith dictates that if all causes of death were to be removed, humans would achieve immortality. Yeah, no shit. And the world representative of this other world is none other than Onyankopan. Though the ruler of the heavens there by birthright, he held such deep love for humans that he chose instead to live among them. This is why he's taken up a professorship here in Tokyo, becoming the foremost authority on the study of immortality. Just as he'd felt deep affection for humans back in his homeland, he truly loves the native Tokyoites here as well, but notably as a superior being. They've fallen back? What's happened? To Maria's surprise, the regiment of Tokyo locals engaged in combat against the Mega Alliance of Guilds seems for all the world to be retreating. The sky above Chiyoda Ward has been bright red for some time as well. It's like it's burning. It's at this point that Maria receives word of the world representative's withdrawal. Consider this my heavenly decree. The Tokyoites are to have been cleared from this area before his return. Additionally, while you needn't worry about anyone else for the time being, you are to bring in Lancelot. but be certain not to use an excess of force. Your targets are not to be harmed, particularly the Tokyoites. They're after you, Lancelot! Run! You all need to run too. Jarl, if you'd please. Just as before, the whole lot of you immediately distance yourselves from the line of fire by way of the Old One's innate teleportation ability. However, this time around, my light reaches every nook, every crevice of this world. Did you really think you could evade my gaze? Illuminate all that is, from one end to the other. Mirror of sanctimony. In an instant, Amaterasu's mirror, serving as her sacred artifact, shines forth, laying bare for all to see the full contents of every last corner and nook in the future city. The Rulemaker's soldiers, exposed to its light, immediately begin moving, following it to wherever it shines brightest. They found us already? One more time, Jarl. Not again. Got any more in you, Jarl? Soldiers are already awaiting you at your next teleport destination, resulting in a quick and easy capture. You are now in their hands. Damn! We've been caught! Let me go! Let me go! Seems the others got away at least. There's no use resisting. You will not be able to escape, no matter how hard you may try. Even if we lost the Mouth of Madness, we managed to successfully seal Azathoth. So capturing but a single one of his retainers is the simplest task there could be. Jarl, get out of here! We don't both need to get caught. You can forget about him. We need to devote our efforts to this little one. Welcome home, my little brother. Always the feisty one, aren't you? You never learned how not to make a scene. Amaterasu! I am the world representative of Takamagahara and world pillar of the earth. I am Amaterasu. An image of Iwato, the great boulder door, appears behind Amaterasu. Not some phantom mirage, but seemingly a real manifestation. I couldn't say how much you remember, but I can recall everything you've done here in Tokyo to date. Through the careless or vindictive actions of others, the aggregate damage, the unhappiness in this world increases. But behave yourself here, and I will diminish all of that for you. Of course, I needn't bother saying any of this, do I? It's not like you're going to understand it. You speak so condescendingly, but your words ring hollow. I remember anything and everything. Therefore, I can accept responsibility for it all, whereas you cannot. I stand at the pinnacle of the world, and can see farther than anyone. Thus do I pass judgment and take full ownership of it.